Well, paintings can become much more valuable when the artist is no longer with us. You know, out of the picture.
Out of the picture,
So, as you all know, I was born with a broken heart. I'm that broken boy, cursed to live in this realm. All started when I was born with a genetic mutation called hypoplastic left heart syndrome, in which my heart only grew half of its form. Got a new heart from another unfortunate soul. And now I'm still kicking, I'm still here, I'm still bopping. Lots of things culminated from a life of medical caution, a life of essentially being raised to have an illness, anxiety disorder. Well, about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, the week of Thanksgiving, the week prior to that, I had developed a cough and some mild bowel movement problems. So I thought, maybe I'll go visit my primary care doctor. I haven't seen him in a while. He was busy, so I got a different doctor at the office, and she, even though I was there for a cough, asked me, hey, do you want to talk about getting antidepressants? And I was like, boy, do I not. Anyway, she listened to my unfortunate chest cavity, and she said, well, your lungs sound good, but I'll prescribe you some Ceftonir anyway. Now, for those who don't know, Ceftonir is a very strong antibiotic. And, so I started taking it. My cough wasn't necessarily getting that much better. I was, doing a little worse. I, went to work, had an episode at work, started feeling sick, started feeling dizzy, had to sit down. I was like cold sweating everywhere. I was like leaving the realm as we speak. The park rangers at my work called the 911 phone number so that the firemen themselves approached my area and took me to a nearby hospital. The hospital ran tests, chest x-rays, didn't find any pneumonia or anything. But they tested my stool sample for C. diff. Next day, I get a call that it tested positive for C. diff. So here I am thinking I have C. diff, which again is a terribly contagious bowel infection brought on sometimes by antibiotics, because the antibiotics will kill all the bacteria in your belly, your gut, leaving room for the stronger bacteria or leaving room, like the good bacteria that is there for you gets killed as well, so it lets things like C. diff grow stronger. Anyway, so I called my Mayo Clinic cardiologists, and they told me to start taking some like vancomycin, another strong antibiotic, to combat the C. diff. So here I am on competing antibiotics, not doing the best, not doing the grindiest, not doing the grunchest, and I just can't sleep anymore. Having some bad sleeping, bad appetite, bad bowel movements. Not the worst. Honestly, I never really had bowel movements that were like C. diff level. I just believed what the test said. And I started having some weird chest pains, so I decided might as well drop into my nearby hospital. I got admitted for observation for 5 days because they said they don't want to risk sending me home, and then I do get worse, and then it's a holiday season, hard to get back in, and so I moved from the emergency room to an observation floor. Stopped taking both antibiotics while I was in there because they were strong, and those in combination with my immunosuppressants were really doing a doozy on my kidneys. My kidneys were not doing well when I entered the hospital, so I got a nephrologist, I got a gastrointestinal doctor, I got a cardiologist, I got a hospitalist, which is like the main doctor overseeing all my bullshit in the hospital. I ran so many tests that week of Thanksgiving. I did chest x-rays, I did what's it called, like CAT scan, but not a CAT scan. It was like a CAT scan for your heart. I can't remember the actual term for it. Honestly, I think it might just be called like C-scan. Anyway, did a colonoscopy and an esophagus scope. And finally, my new gastrointestinal doctor retested me for C. diff, and it turned out I tested positive for carrying C. diff, but not for being infected by C. diff. So I never had C. diff, so I shouldn't have been on 2 antibiotics. And again, I never tested for any actual bacterial infection or pneumonia, so I actually never needed to be on Ceftonir either. It was maybe a viral thing, or honestly just the result of the bad air in Phoenix, combined with my like constant postnasal drip I get from my allergies. So at the end of it all, my hospitalist told me, hey, we ran so many tests and physically we can't find anything wrong, but you are long overdue for dealing with your mental illness. So you see guys, it was a wake-up call that I need to start working better on dealing with my anxiety disorder, on maybe my depression that I might have, but the biggest thing is my anxiety. I worry daily, and I visited a psychiatrist already, I visited a psychologist already. I definitely have generalized anxiety disorder. I already knew that. My entire life has been worrying. My entire existence is an existential joke. But I also found out from the psychiatrist that it sounds like I have something kind of new called, not new as in like it's new for people to get it, just it's a newly identified thing. And it's illness anxiety disorder or health anxiety disorder, which is like a subset of generalized anxiety disorder, that a big majority of my daily worrying and my like anxiety fixation is worrying about my physical health. And like it's things like how I'll like look up every fucking symptom I have on the phone, just bullshit like that. And I've honestly taken some good steps to like some good sleep hygiene behavioral practices that actually have helped me cure the insomnia I had been having. And honestly, coming back from the hospital and seeing how much my friends, my family, and even my new coworkers apparently cared about me and were like, we're happy to see me back from the hospital, that helped too. So I'm trying to enter this 2018 with a much more positive vibe. I'm going to try to get better at holding back my anxiety. I don't think my anxiety will ever leave me. I just need to get better at understanding where my anxiety is just anxiety versus real problems, and being able to maintain a more optimistic attitude towards taking care of myself and getting better at being functional in life. I've had a lot of things happen this year and a lot of things on my mind this year for the future, but for the most part I'm getting better, but we'll see. Thanks guys, welcome back to another episode of Got Me Fucked Up, a story about my stupid fucking body and my great mental health.